Got you. No more snacking on my food, little mouse. I knew that trap would pay off. Now, let me get a good look at you. That's not a mouse. What are you? And what are you doing in my mouse trap? A person. You're rather small to be a person. Or at least, not like any person I've met. You're about the size of one of my hands. Come to think of it, you are about the size of a mouse. Are you the one that's been eating all my food? I thought those paw prints looked weird. No, look at you. You're so skinny. No wonder you've been hungry. I bet it's hard for a tiny thing like you to hunt. But you can't just keep taking my things without asking. I put those traps out because I thought I had an infestation. Turns out, I just have a tiny person in the house. Was not expecting that twist. Though, at least I can actually talk to you. You can understand what I'm saying, yes? Good. Perhaps we can come to an agreement. But first, I should get you out of that trap. I hope you're not hurt too badly. There we go. Oh dear, your leg's all bruised. It doesn't hurt too bad, does it? No? Good. But I still want to get a dressing on it. Here, let me scoop you up so I can get a better look at you. And put you down here. There we go. I can see you much better now. I have just the thing. Some plasters I got last week. Just to make sure the scratches don't get infected. It's too big. What if I just... There we go. It should fit perfectly now. One very tiny plaster over one very tiny leg. Much better. If you just sit on there, and I just kneel, there we go. We can talk face to very tiny face. Aww, look at you. You're so cute. Tiny little thing. It's okay. I don't bite. I'm not going to hurt you. Even if you'd been a mouse, I just would have released you outside. Speaking of, do you have anywhere to go, little one? No? Then where have you been staying? In the cracks in the walls? Explains why you're so filthy. I'll have to give you a bath later. Surely you must have some kind of family somewhere that you need to get back to. You got into a shipwreck and washed up on this island. That's terrible. That must have been horrible. Do you know where your boat is? Maybe we could find some of your friends or fix it up so you can go home. I'll have to go out looking later. It's not safe for someone so small to wander out there all by yourself. You could get snatched up by something. I suppose I'll have to take care of you for the time being. Tomorrow, you and I can go and look for your boat together. You can show me where you woke up, and I can help keep you safe. But, for the time being, you can stay here with me. First, let's get you some proper food. You're so skinny. You haven't eaten properly in days, have you? I was just about to eat lunch myself. Here we are. Some bread. I can tear some off for you. At your size, even a crumb is about the size of a roll, so it's no inconvenience for me. But what to serve it on? Ah, I know. I have just the thing. Come with me. Here we are, my old dollhouse. There's some small plates and even some furniture you could use, like your own tiny house inside mine. If I just set you down here... Aw, it's the perfect size for you. It's like you're my little doll. And I can just sit here, and we can eat together. Here you go, your bread. You don't have to steal it this time. Maybe next time I could fill a thimble with some soup or something so you could have something more exciting. It's okay to slow down. You don't need to eat it so fast. I'm not going to take it from you. Here, have some more. Once you're done eating, it's time for a bath. You're filthy, all covered in dust and cobwebs. No, I insist. Now let me look and see what I could... Ah, here we are. One of these teacups should do the trick. I'll heat up the water. You deserve a nice warm bath. In the meantime, get out of those dirty rags. I'll clean them up and fix them up for later. Here we are. Warm, but not too warm. I don't want to boil you. Go on, get in. No need to be shy. I won't look. You look like you really needed that. Did I get the temperature right? Good. A giant? Is that what the people where you come from call people like me? Well, I suppose I am rather giant compared to you. I suppose I should start calling you tiny then. I mean, it seems only fair. Are you nearly done in there? Good. I'll go and get you some temporary clothes, or while I fix up your old ones. Here we are. They're from the dolls that came from that house you're in. They look like they'd fit you perfectly. Try putting them on once you've dried off. Here, I'll leave this towel for you. Don't worry. I'll avert my gaze until you're dressed. Are you done? Good. There we are. Much better. You look a lot nicer without all that grime, and that outfit looks perfect on you. Aww, are you blushing? How cute. Normally my dolls don't blush. I'd definitely call this an improvement. You look tired. I think it's time you get some sleep. There's a bed in that dollhouse you can use. I hope it's soft enough for you. If you just climb those stairs, you should be able to find it in front of you. There you go. It really is like this house was made especially for you. I even set up some old Christmas lights in there so it isn't too dark. Now, before you go to sleep, is there anything you want to talk about? Step on you? Aw, you definitely have a unique sense of humor, Tiny, but it would definitely be a waste to squash you after all this. Besides, you're too cute for that. It's okay, you don't need to thank me. I'm glad it's you rather than some rodent that's been snacking on my supplies. Good night, my little doll. In the morning I'll show you around and we can start looking for your boat. And perhaps even have some soup. Sleep well.